Hey, good morning YouTube. It is me again, your favorite Texas trucker. I'm cruising through Wisconsin on my way to pick up or drop off this load of bales of paper. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about healthy trucking. This healthy trucking lifestyle that we want to adopt. And I've got this video series running on it. This will be about the third one in the series, and I'm going to keep on doing this stuff. Each video is going to cover a separate topic or a separate issue, and in this one I want to talk about water. It's something that's often overlooked when people are trying to take control of their health. I'm not trying to point fingers, or I'm not trying to say anything derogative. I'm just using my own personal experience, and what I went through in my own personal life, and the changes that I've made in my own personal life, and the things that I've studied, researched, and found out that have helped me begin to get control of my health again. And I don't have complete control over it. I'm still overweight. I've got about 80 more pounds that I need to lose before I'm kind of happy with where I'm at. And I still have cravings, that I'm still struggling with, and trying to keep myself from succumbing to. So, I'm not trying to point fingers, so everything that I say comes from my own experience, my own study, my own, my own information, all right, that I've found myself in. And water is one of the most overlooked and most important aspects of your weight loss regimen. And here's the reason why. Your brain is made up of 90% water. Your body's made up of 70% water. In order for your joints to be lubricated, in order for your muscles to be saturated, in order for your body's organs to process the foods that you eat in the proper manner, they all have to have water. Water is a major component. If your body is lacking in water and your body doesn't have water, it's kind of like drinking coffee without water. All you're eating is the grains, and that shit's nasty as hell. Don't believe me? Try it. And it's the same thing. Just like your coffee has to have water to be coffee, your body has to have water to be healthy. And if you're like me, I filled my diet with everything but water. I was a heavy coffee drinker. I drank a lot of coffee when I wasn't drinking coffee. I was drinking Monsters when I wasn't drinking Monsters. I was drinking Coke and Dr. Pepper and root beer and Sprite. Very rarely did I ever drink water. Matter of fact, water had such such a rare part of my diet, my life, my lifestyle, that I honestly, when I look back on it, I can't remember, ever voluntarily drinking it. Every now and again I'd go by a fountain, or something, I'd be thirsty and I'd reach down and get a drink of water at the fountain. Never was it my drink of choice. At home I drank tea, I didn't drink water. Here's an interesting fact, and that's that every drink that you drink has water in it. Sprite, Coke, Dr. Pepper, root beer, Monster, Red Bull, you name it, it's got water. Coffee, tea, it's all got water in it. But when you add those other ingredients, your body no longer processes it like water. Your body doesn't break that stuff down into the different chemicals and extract water from it and then get rid of the rest. It treats it as if it is the rest and gets rid of it all at the same time. Your body's got filters in it, like your liver. Your liver is a filter, and your body's got filters in it, but it doesn't break stuff down. You can send dirty water to a water treatment plant and get clean water out of it, but your body doesn't work like that. You send dirty water into your body, and your body gets rid of it all. It takes all of it out. So what happens when you fill your diet full of all these other things, coffee and tea and soft drinks and that you're dehydrated, that you become dehydrated. What happens when your body becomes dehydrated is it's got to communicate with you some way, and it doesn't. The only way it has to communicate with you is to let you know that it's hungry. When it lets you know that, when your body lets you know that it's hungry, what it's telling you is that it needs some kind of nutrition. Now that nutrition might be water, it might be carbohydrates, it might be protein, it might be fat, it might be minerals, it might be vitamins. It might be all of those things. But because your body can't, straight up just communicate with you and say, hey, I need some vitamin A, or hey, I need vitamin B, or I need to get some iron and zinc in my system, or anything like that. It just sends it out as a general hunger pang. And then you respond to that by going out and eating and drinking soft drinks. So you might eat until you're gorged, because no matter what, you're still hungry. You're still hungry because your body's not craving food, it's craving water. All right? With that said, you should be drinking a certain amount of water per day. Okay? They say to drink 8-ounce glasses of water, 6 to 8-ounce glasses of water a day. All right? In addition to that, you should be drinking 8 ounces of water for every 10 pounds you are overweight. So let's say that you're 6 foot tall, 40 years old, and 350 pounds. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, at 6 foot tall, 40 years old, you should be about between 180 and 200 pounds. Right, so that would put you at 150 pounds overweight. That means that 150 pounds overweight divided by 10 is 15. So you should be drinking 15 8-ounce glasses of water in addition to the 6 to 8 glasses of water that you should normally drink every day. Alright, so that means that minimum you should be drinking 21 8 ounces of water a day. That's 168 ounces of water a day. Alright, if you're 150 pounds overweight. Alright, so that's actually pretty difficult to do. It's kind of hard to do. What I used to do is I would get those liter bottles, or not liter, but they're like gallon Ozark bottles. They're round, kind of like a barrel with a handle on the side of it. I don't know. It's like a 3-liter bottle is what it comes out to. And it's like 160 ounces of water, I think is what I figured it out to, or 108 or something like that. I don't remember. And I would drink one of those every day. All right. Anyway, I would drink one of those every day, and then I would drink 2 or 3 8-ounce glasses of water a day. And believe it or not, once your body starts getting saturated with water again, and you get to where you're not dehydrated anymore, a lot of the hunger pangs that you're experiencing will naturally go away. They're going away because your body has one of the most important things that you can do for it in your system at all times. You're hydrated. And if you're hydrated, everything will slowly begin to work properly. So, water. It's one of the most important things that you can have if you want to get your health under control. Water also works to flush excess sodium out of your system. So if you have high blood pressure, water is one of the best things that you can drink, and drink enough of it. Remember that you can't have too much water. So as your weight decreases, you can decrease the amount of water that you have to drink every day. Honestly, believe it or not, it sounds a little counterproductive and counterintuitive. Let me try that one again. And counterintuitive is what I was trying to say. It sounds a little counterintuitive and a little counterproductive to drink that much water a day, but it's what you need, and it will most definitely help. Believe me, I've done it. I do it. It's how I live. And you constantly assess your weight, constantly assess where you're at, and then kind of mentally do the calculation. The book says that I ought to be about 200 pounds. I've been 200 pounds before. I look like a scarecrow. I don't intend to be 200 pounds, so I'm going to work down to about 225 pounds. But the book says that I should be about 200 pounds. All right, so technically I'm right at about 100 pounds overweight, which means I should be drinking 16 to 18 8-ounce glasses of water a day. Alright, take that down to a 16-ounce bottle of water. You get a regular 16-ounce bottle of water, that's 8 of those. Okay, 8 bottles of water a day. And you know, that's typically about what I drink, you know, on a daily basis. Alright, so that's my tip for today. That's my health tip. It'll make you feel better. It'll help you to lose weight. It'll help your body to function more properly. It'll help bring your blood pressure down. And, you know, and it'll just help you feel full, and you'll have less cravings for bad foods. All right, that's my third video for the day. All right, peace out. Good luck.